what I mean? You might get a guy and you think he's a bit off, and it's just down to social experience. So that's something that's just you will get the more you do it, you know. Yeah. And let's say you get past that and she thinks, no, he's cool, you know. And then it's the last one. The last one is this person high value. And this is the one that, I mean, if you're not high value, again, she might, you know, I'm flattered and stuff, but, you know, I've got a girl, I've got a boyfriend, and it's this last one that is the, I guess, 95% of what I teach. Because you can get a guy, get him to, I mean, it doesn't take actually, you'll be amazed, you get a guy who's terrified of approaching, give me half an hour with him, and he's addicted. He's like, oh, there's another one, wait there, I'm going to go approach, you know, because the fear, once you realise it's unjustified, I mean, it's going to take somebody a lot longer to get over a fear of like fighting than it is somebody to get over a fear of talking to girls. Sure. Because one involves getting punched in the face, and the other one involves girls laughing and smiling and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's worth really understanding that the direct approach in the daytime results in a very good reaction, even when you don't get the number or it doesn't go anywhere. So that's kind of where that addiction would come from, I guess, in the sense that
I'll
you're
say
doing
this
something good.
I'll say this to the guys I'm watching this, that as a mission, as a task. Next time you see a girl and you think she's really hot, this is a really great one. I tell a lot of my guys to do this. I want you to run up to her and stop her and say, hey, excuse me, like, I had to say this. I'm going to talk about the specifics of how to do this in a bit. But I was just walking over, I was with my mate and I'm walking past, and I just saw you, you know, just across there. I made the mistake of saying to my mate, oh, she looks gorgeous. I made a judgment error by saying that, because now he won't let me live it down. And he knows Kung Fu, I'm scared of him, you know, he's made me do this. Something like that, right? And it gets them to open in that playful way. Yeah. And you're going direct, but you're not taking it too seriously, you know? Yeah. And go do that and just see what happens. It's quite funny. Alright.
So you say that your mate made you approach?
Yeah, I was with my mate, I walked past, and we just saw you walk past, and I just made the mistake of saying, oh, she's cute. And he won't let, he's made me approach. I'm scared of him, he's big. Right? And it's just, I don't know, that kind of stuff. It's quite nice to, when you're starting this, it's very important. You learn to be able to have fun with it, you know?
Yeah.
So shall we talk about how to come across as high value?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Which is, I think, it's crucial. It's like, it's 95% of what I teach, because the direct will work, or the higher your perceived value, the more chance that you've got of getting success, and it all comes down to the perception of your value. So let's start, I guess, by should I start by going through the process, the approach. Let's start with the value first, and then we'll talk about, I guess, the step by step.
Yeah,
that's it. So and this is just as I did it, and again I was kind of working this stuff out on my own, like trying to work out, well, what is it? How does this work? And the first thing I realised is that, like, this is kind of hierarchical, if that's a word. The first thing that is the most important thing is your vibe.
Okay.
And it's kind of a hard word to what does that mean, right? You know,
have a good vibe.
Just have a good vibe, guys. Right, next step. But the way I see it is, like, I tell guys it's so important when they go out there to have a playful vibe, right?
Yeah.
Have a playful vibe. And again, you know, guys are like, yeah, but what does that mean? What does a vibe mean? And just think, I want the girl, from the girl's perspective, to get a sense from you that you are just having a great day. You're like, when you watch the Hollywood movies where a chick flick where the girl bumps into a guy in the supermarket, camera pans up to the guy, what's he doing? Massive grin, right? Big smile, you know? Is he like, oh, sorry, you know what I mean? Or he's not taking everything too seriously. He's like, you know, he's having fun, generally. You can see he's having a good life. He's like, you know.
I think it's something that I talk about. I think it's important not to be too serious for many reasons. A guy that is serious thinks it's a big deal. Yeah. He's going to stalk her. He's going to text her 5 times a day. He's going to, you know... It's like if you're a girl and you go on a date with a guy, or you consider going on a date with a guy, if he thinks it's a super big deal and that it's huge, that's going to worry you, and you're going to have to be more sure about him to go on that date. But if he's kind of, let's just meet and see how it goes, if he's presenting that kind of vibe, then she's going to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm not sure about him, but I'm happy to meet him because I think I can feel comfortable because he's relaxed, he's not too serious about it. And I think most guys that approach you know, in a bar situation or in the daytime, it means a lot to them. So they are serious.
Yeah.
And probably one of the key things is to try and lose that.
And it's kind of a catch-22, because when you first start, you do really want it, you know.
Yeah.
She's really hot, and you do really want it, you know. But you know, I tell guys, you just got to kind of let that go. Just as you approach, just let it go, you know. Just let the outcome go. And everyone talks about outcome interdependence or whatever, you know. But let's face it, you approach a hot girl, you want her, right? But I tell guys, like, your vibe, if you can put it in your hand, it doesn't weigh very much. It's light, you know. So if I go up to a girl and say you're absolutely gorgeous, I'm not like deadpan, you know, like, oh, you completely. I'm like, oh, you look absolutely stunning. I'll kiss a 12, you know, like things like that to keep it kind of light and playful. And I do like playful openers. Like you're too cute not to open. I mean, I can't not open. I mean, you know, I hope you're happy anyway. Look at you, bloody, look at me. I don't know, things like that. And I get guys just to open up with playful things. Like, I guess one example is I might, like the other day I opened a girl. I open girls just by going hi. I just run in front and go, hello. And that's it. And they go, yeah? Right, hi. He says, what is it? I don't know. What do you want? You stopped me. Did I? When? Just now. Oh, weird. So, like that kind of stuff, right? And she's like, what? But it doesn't make any sense. Is that direct? Yeah. But then I'll go on to, no, what it is, I saw you, whatever. But, like, that kind of stuff, you know? I'm not sure if that makes sense to guys. But, so let's start with the value anyway. So the vibe thing. So the most just, yeah, go out there and, like, I see the streets as my playground.
Yeah.
And she's my playmate. So when I'm running over, I'm not running over to get her number, I'm not running over to do anything, I'm going over there to play. That's my mindset. And the numbers, the dates, all that kind of cool stuff comes, like,
it's just a byproduct.
Natural byproduct. Yeah. So if you go over there with the mindset of like, oh, this could be fun, I wonder what could happen here, you know, and you'll be amazed the difference that makes, because all of a sudden you're not going over there to get stuff from her, you're going over there to give. I tell guys, imagine you've got like a present. How would your approach change if you knew you're giving out Christmas presents, you know? And that's what kind of a compliment is, right? You're giving her a gift, the gift of your positivity and all that kind of stuff. So imagine you're going out there with a present. How would your vibe change rather than must get her number, must qualify, must build comfort, must get, must get her attracted. Do you know what I mean? Rather than going out there, I'm going to give her a present, you know? Hey, lucky girl, I've got a present for you. It's like a mindset thing, you know. So the vibe thing is just, I mean, I tell guys, if you haven't got any wings, any guys you can go out with, it really helps, you know. If you've got some guys you can go out with, have some fun, take the piss out of each other a little bit when you mess up, take turns, you know. And it's the most important thing. If you're not having fun doing it, you're doing something wrong. All right. So the second thing is your body language, and I'm sure there's other guys who've covered this, you know, a lot more extensively. So I'm not like a body language expert. But I will tell guys, find people, whether it's on YouTube or trainers or whatever, who you think have great body language. Just watch them.
Did you copy anyone?
Well, you're a bit rubbish, but like I'm really lucky working for period training, because like you see like Matt Hussey on stage, he's got a great body language. You see, you know, Adam and stuff, and you know, and yeah, you kind of just sort of pick it up, don't you? And you don't have to be in the person's presence to pick it up. You can watch people on YouTube. I don't know, famous people. If you like George Clooney's body language, just watch it, you know, and give yourself permission to start doing it. Start, you know, as you're walking down the street, you know, if you notice you're kind of walking with your head down and stuff, start walking with your chest out. And
too many guys that I've trained, you know, you walk down the road with them and they miss everything that's going on. So first they wouldn't see the hot girl in the first place. They would miss really easy situations that open, you know, like two girls saying, "Oh, where shall we go now?" And they're, you know, they're really hot and they're just standing there.
Swedish girls with a map.
Where shall we
go now? I need an English person to.
Exactly, the perfect, and they just miss it, and they miss girls checking them out, and they miss all kinds of stuff. So yeah, and that's it almost sounds too basic, but anytime you go out with a guy, you just see that they're walking with their head down. And do you kind of walk down the road and you're noticing pretty much every girl?
I'm looking at the horizon.
Yeah.
I like. It's weird that it seems very natural to me now, but I did used to look at the floor all the time and avoid eye contact. And it's weird. You walk along the street and you try your best to look for eye contact. There's so many people who are just looking at the floor. And, if they do catch your eye contact, God forbid, they'll look away straight away. And it's weird that everyone goes around in this little The game,